Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy M.K.S here, back in another video. So it's my mum's birthday today. Although we still live together, she's gone away for a week to enjoy herself. So hopefully she's having a great time. I haven't managed to speak to her yet, so I hope I'll be able to speak to her later. Hopefully she's having a great time wherever she is. But I thought that as my mum is a Kenyan Asian or Asian Kenyan, whichever order you want to put it in, I thought in her honor or in honor of her birthday, if you like. I would talk about some plans for. I know I often do this, but I thought specifically on behalf of my mum, kind of. But I thought, as my mum, as I say, as my mum is of Asian origin, an Asian Kenyan, if you like, or Kenyan Asian, I'll say, whichever order you want to put in. I thought I would love to support projects that support women and girls to get training and education in areas like politics, business, tech. Basically enterprise and all sorts of entrepreneurship, business entrepreneurship, whatever you want to call it, and all different sort of areas which could empower them, like STEM and that sort of thing. So maybe all this week I'll try and focus on things like that. So I'd love to empower women and girls, especially from Africa and Asia, and in particular India and Kenya, which is like where my mum's roots are kind of from. Although her ancestry, as far as known, is Indian, but obviously she grew up in Kenya. So yeah, I'd love to support women, especially, and girls as well. Women and girls, especially in India and Kenya, but also all over Africa and Asia. I know I often do that, as I say, generally speaking, but I normally, I was thinking in November, I was going to I was going to focus mainly on, or if not solely on, like women from Africa in terms of like business and politics, business, tech, and areas like that, and again STEM and things like that. Also, not just women, but mainly women and girls as well, to be femme powered, as I call it. So I thought I would focus on that, especially all this week, but especially today as it is my mum's birthday. So if you've got any well wishes for my mum for her birthday, please leave them in the comments, and if I get to see them, I'll be able to pass them on to my mum for her birthday as well. So hopefully she'll be happy to hear if anyone's got any kind comments for her birthday. But yeah, like in her honor or whatnot, however you want to put it, I thought it'd be great support, as I say, especially women from India, and like what sort of things. Obviously, as my mum is a woman as well, and what sort of things Indian women have achieved, like in politics, business, and tech already. Maybe even like to use that as an inspiration, and also how I'd love to fundraise. Like for instance, if this video gets enough views and I manage to monetize it, all being well, I would love to use that money to donate to Indian women around the world, especially in India itself, but even in parts of Africa and around the world, really, even in America or the UK or elsewhere. But again, especially in India itself, and across, like especially Kenya and across Africa as well, and Asia, and of course in those countries, if they do well, the money they earn could go back into their communities, but as well, so they could support each other and mentor each other and train each other. Whereas if they do well in the UK or America, I often think they have to pay taxes towards the UK or US government. And to be honest, a lot of that money, if I'm honest, the rebel in me tells me that a lot of the money that people make in the UK when they have to give it to government, it goes towards, obviously Asian and African nations also do this, but it goes towards war. And I think maybe people should lobby for that money to be spent less on wars and more on like tackling climate change or tackling the negative effects of climate change, at least, or helping things like Asian entrepreneurs, Asian women entrepreneurs, especially, or African women entrepreneurs, or both. And I think it would be great if, as a form of reparations, people of color could donate our taxes back towards, if we make any money, for the ones of us that do make money, we could donate that money back to our ancestral homelands to invest in things, as I say, like empowering women in politics, business, tech, STEM, science, tech, engineering, and maths, and all sorts of different areas, which could benefit them in the long term and helping them reach their aspirations. So I'd love to hear as well suggestions or any ideas about how we can help, how people can perhaps build a community that helps Indian girls, for instance, or Kenyan girls, or girls from across Africa and Asia, and maybe even Latin America, Ireland, indigenous Australasian communities, Native American communities or Indigenous people across the Americas. I'm sure my mum would want to help those groups as well if she could, or she probably already does her best to help those groups as much as she can. And her social conscience is similar to my own, although we do disagree on some areas or whatever, but or the ways of doing it. But generally, our goals, I'm sure, are very similar in terms of helping the world. So hopefully, she will. If I share this video with her or she sees this video, hopefully she'll appreciate and think it's. Although I haven't managed, I didn't have any money, so I didn't get her a present. So, but yeah, so maybe if videos like this make enough views, I can actually buy her a nice present or something like that. But or she can like leave a request about something that she wants me to do for her. But anyway, yeah. So I thought, as I say, I haven't really told her, but about this plan to help India. I've not told her yet, anyway, about this plan to use her birthday as in honor of her birthday, to use it to come up with ideas and maybe build a community which can help celebrate successes that Indian women have already achieved, and even I think young people in India have achieved, including young girls, and also secondly to empower young girls and women in the future, especially as I say, in those areas I've talked about, like politics, business, and tech, and all sorts of areas, like to have better political representation and rights in India and Kenya and that kind of thing, and sport. Also poets, artists, and all sorts of people, like even like girls in India and Kenya and across Asia and Africa, as I say, and Ireland and Latin America and places like that all around the world, especially in developing countries or colonized countries or both. To celebrate successes, I'll say, that they've achieved, and also to empower other people to believe that they can achieve. So young girls who might not believe they can achieve, or even I love to fundraise for like people from the lower caste communities, like Dalits or people like that, to be femme powered, as I say, and not just girls, but especially girls and women, as I say, especially in honor of my mum. So anyway, sorry if I've waffled, and please let me know what your ideas are, any suggestions or ideas for how we could empower women and girls in, as I say, developing countries or colonized countries. And I am out. Peace and love.